Yeah, hi everybody. Ain't that fucked up? Anybody that's in my community tab, I've done, is it 3 live streams already today, and all of them were absolutely fine. You know, I had the option to monetize them, and then try and do this one, and the option just isn't there. So I looked in my email box, and there's a lovely little email saying, "Fuck you, Isa, love from YouTube," and I ain't gonna stress about it. Ain't no point. Why is that not working? Oh, you know one thing, yeah? I mean, they're saying because it's like, basically it's the same stuff that other people do and whatnot. I disagree. I think I'm slightly different. You want to know why? Because everybody else, they're all genuinely lovely, wonderful people, and they don't fucking swear like fuck and say naughty words and shit like that, which I completely respect. But I more or less can't help that. So I should say, I get what you're saying, Mr. YouTube, you know, that there's other channels that show the same kind of thing, but I do it with a bit of a twist, you see. I talk to my viewers like proper adults that like a bit of swearing. So, yay. Got music on in the background. I ain't gonna be able to see all the chat, but I'll see what I can. There's music on in the background, and I don't really fucking care because I'm not monetized. And so, yeah, let's get through the end of this bloody video. Oh shit, is that going to turn? Turn? Yay, happy days. Hello everybody, by the way. Sorry I didn't say proper hello to anybody individually and all that. Hi everybody. Hope you're all good.
So that Floyd Wallace can file his federal civil rights lawsuit against Las Vegas Metro Police Department for, oh, you know what? For wrongfully arresting him. Let me pull up his video. I'm so sorry. I didn't even think about this. I didn't even think about it.
I'm going to rewind it a bit. Where are we? So go to there. There, maybe? There? That'll do.
My friends, if you arrest journalists, you will...
Yeah, I remember this bit. Let me rewind it a little bit more. Because anybody that was here earlier for the incredibly short live stream, it's just ridiculous, isn't it? I pointed out just a couple of the fucking reasons why this dickhead and fucking... what's his face? Floyd Itchy Back fucking Wallace, whatever his name is. They are not journalists. Journalists report the news. They don't insert themselves. They don't create it. They don't, in theory, most of them aren't supposed to either, like, take a side sort of thing. They're supposed to just give a unbiased report of what's going on. Simple, isn't it? Oops.
So Venmo 120, Cash App is going to be at 102. Cash App is at 102. So there's 222.
Sorry, I have to interrupt again. Yeah, I'm just looking. So memberships, I assume, then have gone because I'm no longer monetized, which absolutely sucks. So yeah, I'm going to have a go at appealing. Fingers crossed that'll turn out okay. If it doesn't, the only other thing I can suggest is basically that buy me a coffee. There's membership options on there. I can't remember what the cheapest one is, but I can make the prices match up to the YouTube memberships if it comes to that. And it's just a fucking piss off. It was weird as well. Like yesterday, I was only saying to you as well, and approximately I get about 100 quid a month. I'm here for the giggles and stuff, yeah. And the money side of it, it sort of pays for a couple of subscription things for my channel, and it's a bit of beer money. But don't get me wrong, that has actually really fucking helped sometimes as well. It's bought us food, gas, electric, that kind of shit. It's a fucking piss off. I is angry.
And then PayPal is going to be at...
Oh God, I'm so fucking thirsty.
126. Boom! SWEs, SWE. So 126. So 126. So I think that's 360.
Drink whiskey.
I think that's 360.
Neat.
And then I think we have another. Let me count the super chats here. Super close. This is a fundraiser I'm doing to file this federal civil rights lawsuit for Floyd Wallace. Mr. Wallace is in pro persona. He's representing himself, and a couple people from Team DLZ worked with Mr. Wallace to help him. And you know, I don't know anything about it. All I know is I put some people together, They were able to get some things done, and because of that, now we have a federal civil rights lawsuit that we are filing against Las Vegas Metro Police Department because they continue to arrest journalists. Someone needs to let Las Vegas Metro...
Not journalists. Fucking meh. Bastard shit fuck company. What's that, Sue? Are you... and you are taking 50% of what comes in? I have no idea what you might have said before that. Sorry, I weren't looking. I was talking to my husband about being in such a shitty mood that I don't even care about blowing my nose whilst I'm live streaming. Normally I mute the mic and pause it, don't I? I've got a right thing about blowing my nose sort of publicly, but no, not now. I is annoyed. Salute back to you, Natasha. Thank you very much. Oh dear.
Police Department know that Team DLZ...
Oh, got it, Sue. Sorry, because I was talking about flipping, you know, the monetise this, that and the other, and I weren't sure. And I always feel bad for missing shit. So I'm only able to see the chat by that thing right there. So let me put it back on again. I don't know, you'll have to talk for me to see it. But it just comes up now and then. I can't scroll up or down or anything. So I'm easily missing things.
It's planted in Las Vegas. And my friends, if you...
What? You know what? I need to stop fucking... I didn't hear what he said was planted. Did he say planted?
Persona, he's representing himself, and a couple people from Team DLZ worked with Mr. Wallace to help him, and you know, I don't know anything about it. All I know is I put some people together, and they were able to get some things done, and because of that, now we have a federal civil rights lawsuit that we are filing against Las Vegas Metro Police Department because they continue to arrest journalists. Someone needs to let Las Vegas Metro Police Department know that Team DLZ is planted in Las Vegas.
So I assume that's supposed to be like scary. Why's that flipping chat thing not working? Everybody put a 69 in the chat so I can see if my chat thing's working. Yeah, that's just terrifying, ain't it? Oh no, Team DLZ is in Las Vegas. What are they going to do? It's even funnier because it's fucking Vegas, for fuck's sake. It's like a wild place where all sorts goes on and just this, that and the other. Can I put thingy on, please, babe, so I can see the chat for a minute? Because it's not working on here. Thanks. Love you. You're the best. Oh shit, it was already... I'm so stupid. There we go. Work then. There he is. Let's have a look. Sorry, I know this is like just a dead silence for a minute. I'm trying to see the chat. My video's not even working. Is it working for everybody else? I haven't got into that. It's just your teller. Ah, dearie me. I can see the chat for a couple of minutes. Let's listen to more of this bullshit.
Friends, if you arrest journalists, you will be sued.
Oh yeah, that's what he said, wasn't it? So Team DLZ is planted in Las Vegas. Dum dum dum. I can feel the fear all the way from here. I mean, that's how what's the word? A good word for that? I don't fucking know. That's how it is. Team DLZ comprises of what? A bunch of fake people on his website, and or a couple of people that are big fans of his and have no idea what they're talking about. It's just, meh. I mean, I honestly haven't been paying that much attention to him. I've not been watching his stuff. I've not been streaming about him, etc., etc. Does anybody know what his team comprises of? I know idiots and simps and gimps and, you know, all the obvious answers. I know that. But, like, who out of Team DLZ is qualified and allowed to deal with law stuff, you know, give legal advice, etc., etc.?
You'll be sued.
For $1
if you're a police officer in
million.
Nevada and you arrest a journalist and you see him being arrested and you're not the arresting officer, and that journalist says, "What's your name and badge number?" You're failing to intervene. and you don't intervene, your name goes in the federal civil rights lawsuit. It'd be really nice to...
Do you think he thinks that any coppers are actually watching? And let's pretend a copper was watching, or even several. Even the Vegas ones, yeah, the Vegas ones that were involved in his arrest. Let's pretend that they're watching. Put a 69 or any of the equivalents in the chat if you think, if they're watching, they are pissing themselves laughing.
Complete your career and say I was a good cop. I did get sued for a federal civil rights lawsuit violation, but I wasn't the arresting officer. And then explain that to your grandkids. You were sued, though, Grandpa, for failing to intervene.
I like Jameson's. I've not got that today, though, because, I don't know. Like, the shop near me, yeah, sells a 35... What's CL? Is it centilitres or something like that? Anyway, yeah. 35 of those. So, like a half bottle, basically, for like 12.50, 13 quid, something like that. Or there's a proper size bottle of some Scotch whiskey called High Commissioner, and it's £14.49p, and I expected it to be awful, but I actually like it, to the point of liking it so much that I even indulged in a bit of day drinking earlier. I do, babes, I actually like it. I do, honestly. I sit there, I do. I sit there and I fill a pint glass up, yeah, and I swig away at it, and every time I go, oh, that's so nice.
You weren't sued because you arrested him. You were sued because, according to the transcripts...
Shit, Colin. I've had some issues with YouTube, so there's no memberships at the moment. So do you still want to be, you know, unique and stuff? Or if you want a spanner, let me know. I'll hook you up in it.
Here, that all of the new generation look right up on justia.org, which you can look up to Castro versus LVMPD on justia.org. And 126, we're still...
I was not listening. Did he actually say that? I have a civil rights lawsuit. Tell that to your grandkids. They're doing this new thing, Unlocked, which I saw a video about it yesterday or the day before, regarding, I can't remember what it says now. Wait there. Let's have a look. There, your channel is no longer eligible to monetize. After reviewing your channel, we found that it does not to follow blah blah blah. It's reused content, so they're cracking down on that apparently. But I can appeal, so we will see. Because as I was saying a bit ago, there may be like, you know, channels that cover frauditors and idiots, etc., etc., and they are all wonderful and run by wonderful people. But I'm more of a adults only, swear like FOOK type person, so personally I think they should sort me out. I'm not happy about it. I'll get over it though eventually, but eventually it could take a while. Work.
126, we're still 126. We're probably about $50 short
about
because
dead,
they take
man.
half of the super chat money. But I want to know what we actually are at as far as super chat money, because I got $2 there, 12.
Is this actually where we were?
32. Did your Central Police Department know that Team DLZ is planted in Las Vegas? My friend, if you arrest... If you're a police officer in Nevada, and you arrest a journalist, and you see him being arrested, and you're not the arresting officer, and that journalist says, what's your name and badge number? You're failing to intervene. And you don't intervene. Your name goes in the federal civil rights lawsuit. If you...
Yeah, terrifying. Sorry, just 1 second.
Really nice to complete your career and say I was a good cop. I did get sued for a federal civil rights lawsuit violation, but I wasn't the arresting officer. And then explain that to your grandkids. You were sued, though, Grandpa, for failing to intervene.
Shit, I'm not with my grandkids today. Should I phone them? I mean, I know that I'm not getting sued or anything, but I feel that this is something that I'll regret if I don't tell my grandkids, you know what I mean? Decisions. Shit, who was it? Was it you, Simon, who said genuinely... I can't talk properly. Genuinely gutted for me. I thought somebody might have said that. Whoever it is, yeah, appreciate it. It just fucking sucks. But never mind, we'll get over it.
You weren't sued because you arrested him. You were sued because, according to the transcripts here, that all of the new generation look right up on justia.org, which you can look up to Castro versus LVMPD on justia.org.
You could be like a magic, amazing, one-of-a-kind type person, no one like to manage to skip the having kids bit and just went straight to grandkids.
And 126, we're still 126. We're probably about $50 short because they take half of the super chat money. But I want to know what...
Fucking liar. No, they don't. They take 30%. Why is he still lying like that? Whatever.
We actually are at as far as super chat money, because I got $2 there, 12, 32, $32 in super chat, $5 from your neighborhood, 37. A couple more bucks from Baldo, 38. $10 from D, 49. Another $3, 20 from Ken, 52.
Oh, my mouth's dry as fuck. I've run out of water. What was I going to say? He claims 20% for taxes. Who believes a word that he ever says, though, eh? What was I going to say? Bollocks, I was actually going to say something, I literally just forgot. Oh, yeah, that's the one. It's still annoying as fuck anyway, yeah. He did the whole begging for the $500 reimbursed that he donated to fucking Jeremiah Payne, the bloke with the trows. And now he wants to file this lawsuit thing for Floyd. So it's like $400 and something in it, and he needs all of that as well. Like, what does he do with his money? Because he definitely makes money, 100%. Fucking scamming bastard.
So 348 is what Random Countries got, but I got 52 there. I got 126. I got 350 here. So if you take away half for super chat, we got about $35. We got about $30 to go. JC just threw in another 5.
Did I bring that kind of call in here?
Yeah.
Don't remember.
So we probably got about $32 to go. Because I'm not sure if you guys know or not, but they grab our spine on the super chat money and they just rip out the back of it.
No, they don't. This is what's annoying. This is what I was saying. Like, I was making approximately £100 a month or something from YouTube. It was basically pence, maybe a couple of quid from ad money, and then the rest was super chats and memberships. He would be making quite a decent amount of money. So it's just full of shit.
They say we're going to take half your money between our fees and your taxes.
Unless he doesn't often get monetized because his content is just abusive and you know what I mean.
We're taking about half your super chat money. So this is not my lawsuit, but this is Floyd Wallace's lawsuit. But I told Mr. Wallace that I would help him after the LVMPD arrested.
And remember, between them, they've got about 250,000 subscribers between them. And here they are begging for $400 off Chili's fucking gimps, basically.
A journalist, and I'm only keeping my word. 35 to go. I'm only keeping my word. That's all I'm doing here. So Las Vegas Metro Police Department, Henderson Police Department, Nevada State Police. Who are the super cops in Nevada? Who are those? Because it's BCI in Ohio. It's Tennessee Bureau of Investigations. It's Georgia Bureau of Investigations, GBI. Who are the super cops in Nevada? I don't know who the super cops in Nevada are. What's the super cop?
Plus 69 or equivalent in the chat if you wish Vegas had an actual proper RoboCop. And through the eyes vision thingamajig, it basically saw Chile as a threat to all humanity, and then did what RoboCop was really good at doing.
Cops who investigate the other cops for the Attorney General of Nevada. That's funny. We're $35 short. We're $35 short. $35 short. 35.
You can't put $35 to your own fundraiser. My days, what the fuck? Spit it out or knock it out.
I have a resolve inside of me that demands that I finish this. So I don't care. who thinks what, who says what, blah, blah,
That's all right, but I don't know how to talk.
blah, blah. I don't care. I do things. I do things. I don't fuck short with $35 short, $35 short, 35. I don't care. I have a resolve inside of me that demands that I finish this.
Why didn't he have that same thing then regarding all the other things that he's done in the past that he hasn't finished? You know, where he's took investors' money and just blew it, basically. Failed company after failed company after failed company, etc., etc. So why didn't he have this resolve back then? He doesn't give a shit about anybody or anything other than getting famous kind of thing and getting rich. That's all he wants. And I mean, the whole I don't care as well, that's bollocks. If he doesn't care, then I assume we should all be unblocked now, shouldn't we, in his chats and stuff. I bet you we're all still blocked. What's that? Press like or eyes as pet centipede crawls up your nose while you sleep. Absolutely.
So I don't care. Who says what? Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I do things. I do things. I don't talk. I'm not sure if you guys noticed or not, but most of the things that I do are the news that I make.
Which is why, I know we already went through this bit, yeah, but that's exactly why you are not a journalist. Journalists don't make the news. They report the news. Oh, why is he so painfully stupid?
Not waiting for things to happen.
Ooh, shout it.
I'm going and getting them because I'm not going to watch journalists in Las Vegas get arrested. I'm a journalist in Las Vegas. If they arrest a journalist here, then they're going to arrest me. And I'm not going to have it. This is a fundraiser to help Floyd Wallace file his federal rights lawsuit against the Nevada police.
Fuck Floyd Wallace. He shouldn't have fucking spent all his money going abroad and renting girls. Should he? Really? You know? Being a passport bro for a minute.
Department against Las Vegas Metro Police Department for wrongfully arresting him for filming them. We don't.
I can't even remember why he got arrested or how it happened. I've seen it, but I honestly can't remember it.
Stop. And that's what I'm doing. I'm helping Floyd Wallace raise his $402 right now to file his federal civil rights lawsuit. This is my Venmo, my Cash App, and my PayPal. Right here, I'm 35.
My Venmo, my Cash App, my PayPal.
Short right now. So I need 7 people with $5 right now. 7 people with $5 to hit those Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App so we can file Floyd's federal civil rights lawsuit.
If you're helping Floyd raise the money as well, is Floyd doing a fundraiser and all then? So you both raise $400. So then what happens to the spare $400? Oh, of course. Sorry, my mistake. I forgot. Obviously, any spare money will go straight into his pocket.
That's my prayer. That's my prayer. So that's where we are. We're $35 short. So I need somebody here to bless us with $35 through Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App so that Floyd Wallace can file his federal civil rights lawsuit against Las Vegas Metro Police Department for, you know what? For wrongfully arresting him. Let me pull up his video. I'm so sorry.
Yes, please do. Now, we will watch this, assuming that he actually does get on with what he's said that he's doing. We will watch the video. But I personally think he's going to be even worse than me when it comes to pausing it over and over and over again and putting his fucking opinion in there. So it'll probably be absolute bollocks. Let's find out.
I didn't even think about it. News Now Omaha.
Oh, he's throwing out donation things as well. If you'd like to become a member, then go to Buy Me a Coffee. You can become a member on there, or donate on there, or you can donate through Cash App. You can buy me another bottle of whiskey so I can drown my sorrows. And also, anybody that was here earlier, remember I put 50p in the charity box at the shop, so I need to be reimbursed, please. It was my decision to donate that 50p, but it's your lot's responsibility to give it me back. That's the way Chili thinks and acts anyway.
News Now, I'm subscribed. Okay, let's go to videos. And here is Floyd Wallace being wrongfully arrested. Let me see if I can. Oh, he's posting a lot of videos, so it's kind of hard to find them. There's a lot of videos on here. Here it is, right here.
I really need to drink, babes. My mouth feels like shot.
Okay, here's his. Let's share his video of him being arrested. This is a fundraiser. We're raising $402. We're $35 short right now. So here's Floyd getting arrested for no reason for just filming cops.
Sorry, I got paused for a second. I apologise. I'll only be a minute.
Let's watch a little bit of this together, and then I'll come back.
Sorry, I had to get a drink. I was dying.
They're coming. You got a gun ready? You got a gun ready? You gotta say you're putting your service weapon on me? I'm a hand. I'm a hand, bro. You pull that trigger, it's gonna be on you. Do it now. Get in the car now. Get in the car. Hey, bro, put your weapon away. I'll get inside the car.
I have no idea. I can't even hear it proper. It's awful. Wait there a second. Just look on YouTube instead. But I thought Dummy Kruger, I thought he did a video about it, but it might not even have been about him actually getting arrested. It might have just been, yay, Floyd's back, you know what I mean? Let's have a look. Unless I was mad. No, there it is. 7 days ago, News Now, Omaha, fresh off of his failure, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, we can watch that. Do you want to watch it now, or do you want to skip past the bit where Chili's watching the video and just go to whatever he fucking is going to waffle on about at the end? Personally, I think we should do that and get it over and done with. And then we can look at News Now, Omaha getting nicked. In fact, yeah, there you go. Sorry, I've just made the decision for you. Let's have a little look. Today, thank you.
Hey, bro, put your weapon away. I'll get inside the car if you put your weapon away. Identified, all right? You just did. Besides my rights. Spread on something. More costs. Thank you so much. That's okay. We're there. We're there.
No, piss off.
Well, you need to get in there, bro. I can't spread on so much, bro. I'm not a woman. I don't know that. You never know these days. Oh, okay, bet. Oh, bet, okay. You just violated my rights. Okay, we're there. We're there. Nobody needs to donate anymore. We're there right now. We got it. So we're 160 right here. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you, SWE. Thank you, Chevy.
No, come on, get the names right. It's just Gimp 1, Gimp 2. Oh, actually, Chevy's the Gimp. He gets a special title. Like, big capital letters, THE, and then Gimp. So, there's the Gimp, and then Gimp 1, Gimp 2, Gimp 3, etc., etc.
We are 122. We're 122 right here. So you guys don't need to, I don't need to raise any more money right now. And then on this one, we are 135. We're 135.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Let's watch a little bit more of his video. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for more cost. What's his name? Let me real quick,
Why?
how much longer you want to be in town for?
God, look how rough he looks. Look at the state of him, look, babe. He's fucking, you know,
Like a vagrant.
yeah, it does, doesn't it? Really, like, yeah. It's not like he's doing it like he's planning on growing a beard or something. It just looks scruffy, doesn't it? Yeah, that Chile, you look like a fucking vagrant. Was that the word? It was, wasn't it?
Well, we can file it tomorrow. What about the complaint?
Shit, yeah, I can say whatever the fuck I want because YouTube fell out with me.
I gotta get that filed. Tomorrow might be a bad day for me, but we can talk more about schedule.
Like, I don't know what the fuck I want anyways. Is he on the phone? I didn't even realise that, you know. Should we listen?
There's no name on him. There's no name on him.
Oh, the problem is, though, is that I do the change voice thing, don't I? And it's crap then when he goes on a phone, iPhone, or, you know, shows videos where multiple people are talking because they're hard to understand. So, you know what? This is not something I'm ever happy about doing, but let me find this video and we'll just skip to the end. Oh, no, shit, no, it's deleted it, innit? Fucking hell, man, I'm so stupid. That's literally why I was doing it. He did this last night and then deleted the fucking thing. Sorry, I'm clearly not all there today. Oh, God, I'll get there in the end, I promise. Right.
There's no name on him. God dang it. So annoying.
Is he on the phone now?
So annoying.
You just said, God dang it, didn't
But
I? That always sounds really funny to me.
Get your supervisor in. Here I am.
Wants to speak to a manager, proper Karen.
Here I am. Okay, what's his name? We're exercising our rights in public. What is
Boss man.
your name? No, what's his name?
Just
What's his name? What's his name? We need to know this
Please put whatever his name is in the chat. I'd like to see what you think.
guy's name. See, we're trying to figure out, he says he's the supervisor, but we can't find his name for the federal civil rights. See, we looked here, but I can't see his name. I'm the supervisor.
You have to identify yourself.
But you have to identify yourself, bro, and there's no name.
Federal law trumps state law. I know your state. I know you know what the Supreme Court is.
Hi, Ivor.
Federal law.
John Wayne.
There's no name on him.
I do.
There's no name on him.
Oh my
God dang,
days, yes, we
it's
know,
so
you've
annoying.
said. Fucking hell. How many times? Why does he have to repeat everything?
So annoying.
Over and over and over again. We know, you're annoyed. It's
Let
got no
me,
name tag. We get it.
Let me real quick,
That's actually pretty cool sounding. The man with no name. Ooh. I'm no good at doing suitable sort of tunes or anything. But just insert like a creepy or intimidating type of bit of music. As I say, here's the man with no name.
Yo, Floyd, I got you on speakerphone right now. There's about 150
Yo.
people listening. I just wanted to call and let you know that the...
How many people? What did he say 100? Did you hear him?
No.
I think he said 100, didn't I? That cracks me up. Because, again, like I say, he's got like well over 100,000 subscribers. He's got 100 listening.
Let
me listen again.
Let me real quick,
Chill is the man with no brain. The copper is the man with no name. So it could be like a thing, couldn't it? Hi, El Vampiro, how you doing, mate? It could be the man with no brain faces the man with no name. Yes, it does sound like a Western. I think we're onto something. Plotto makes Johnny O, he makes films and stuff, doesn't it? I'll have to I'll DM him in a bit. He'll obviously just be over the moon with it and just instantly make an amazing movie. And that's it. And then who needs YouTube's money, eh? I can just live somewhere nice and be rich just because I read out something that you lot put in the chat. Yay. Yo,
Floyd, I got you on speakerphone right now. There's about 150 people listening. I just wanted to call and let you know.
Oh, fair enough. That does actually make all the difference. 150. That's okay then. That's absolutely fine. In fact, when you've got, I think it's one. How many people has he got now? Subscribers? I think it was 119,000, something like that. But I could be completely wrong. It could be something like, I don't know. I really don't know. One of you will have to let me know. So 150 is still shit, but yeah.
The people just donated to file your federal civil rights lawsuit, bro. Oh man, I appreciate it.
Oh, was it? I didn't know that, you see. I just thought you was all being dead clever and stuff. I didn't know John Wayne was known as the man with no name. Blinking hell. I've never really watched many Westerns. I watched a couple. So.
Yeah, we got the money raised, so we can file that. It's 3:45 now, so we can't file today, but we can file tomorrow or Monday, Tuesday, depending on how much longer you want to be in town for. Well, we can file it tomorrow. What about the complaint? I gotta get that filed. Tomorrow might be a bad day.
I feel confident when I say this, yeah, that surely I would pay money that I haven't got, but I would get it somehow. Good money to watch him get tased. It would just, it'd just be marvellous. And then, if that caused him to quit doing this, so you know what I mean, it'd be a perfect way to end his bullshit, wouldn't it?
To file your federal civil rights lawsuit, bro. Oh, man, I appreciate it.
Ooh. He's definitely going to play the race card, ain't he? I mean, he's tried it with himself, his own fucking lawsuit, so that will definitely be a thing. Yeah,
we got the money raised, so we can file that. It's 3:45 now, so we can't file today, but we can file tomorrow or Monday, Tuesday, depending on how much longer you want to be in town for.
Well, we can file it tomorrow. What about the complaint? I gotta get that filed.
Tomorrow might be a bad day for me, but we can talk more about scheduling when we got off the phone with the live people. But yeah, man, I just wanted to give you a call and let you know, and so you could thank the people yourself directly, because there's still hundreds of people in the room listening, and we just crossed the threshold. So,
thank you guys for.
Beta Boy, he is such a hero. I mean, what a man. Everybody should be looking up at Chili Heaven, looking up at him. So everybody should be crouching down really, really low. Basically have your face near the floor and then look up at him and say, "Ah, you're so wonderful. You are such a hero, Chili. Just thank you for all that you do for humanity. It's just amazing."
We need to raise funds to sue the Las Vegas Police Department.
It's been a pleasure to get to talk to you a little bit and get to know you a little bit, man. But I won't put you on the spot anymore. Sorry for calling and telling you there's hundreds of people listening live. But I just wanted to let you know the moment we
When you
crossed
grow
the
up, you want to
threshold.
be a
be
man
able to
child,
follow.
like Chilla.
Okay, man. I appreciate it, man.
Love you, buddy. Talk to you soon, all right?
You too. Bye-bye.
Oh, they love each other. That's so sweet. Bless.
Boom.
I need a
Boom.
hero song.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much, because
Let's find a
you know,
hero song.
the amount of work, just so you guys know, the amount of work that goes in to get a federal civil rights lawsuit written is super extensive. It takes a long time, and it takes people.
Alex.
I'll check right now.
Yeah.
Yo, is that JMM?
Have a
Is that
look.
really you, JM? Is that really you, JMM? I miss you, bro.
Hero by Enrique.
I miss you, dude.
Is that
Are you
okay?
around? Where are you at? I miss you, dude.
God, I don't like that. Yeah, let's listen to this instead.
I'm checking now, JMM. Yeah,
Who's
got
that?
you.
Massive head.
Yeah, got Jonathan Mitchell Music. I got you. Thank you, brother. JMM and I go back a long time. You know, I can't seem to. I'd love to get you on the phone, man. I got a conversation like.
Sorry, I'm just chatting away with my husband at the same time. Decided to put some music on in the background because it's not like I can get demonetized, is it?
I have with you, but good to see you, bro. Yeah, it came through.
Come
Thank
on,
you.
then, get on
Thank you
to
so
me.
much.
Can't
So
bloody hear it properly, man.
the amount of work that it takes to go into this, and the amount of people and man hours, and the difficulty it is to work in conjunction with the person who is filing their lawsuit pro persona, from Kent Freeman in Ohio to Yunez Lofty in Texas, and
Not just getting on with the damn song, I swear.
there's just
Okay.
you have no idea that the amount of effort and planning it takes to truly get this to where it's, number one, fileable, number two, legitimate, number three, has legs and can eventually get a payoff, number four, that payoff will hold them accountable because they only care about money.
You know what, sorry, yeah, I got to the point where I weren't even listening. Let me just get a drink of water, I'll be back in a minute.
There's no name on him. God dang it, so annoying. So annoying. Let me real quick.
Did I rewind it like too far and it's now gone back to the phone call? Because I only rewound it a little bit because I weren't listening to him.
How much longer you want to be in town for?
Well, we can file it tomorrow. What about the complaint? I gotta get that filed.
Tomorrow might be a bad day for me, but we can talk more about scheduling when we got off the phone with the live people. But yeah, man, I just wanted to give you a call and let you know, and so you could thank the people yourself directly, because there's still hundreds of people in the room listening, and we just crossed the threshold. So,
thank you
You know, they're just doing this for a lads' night out in Vegas.
guys for helping me raise funds to sue the Las Vegas Police Department.
it's been a pleasure to get to talk to you a little bit and get to know you a little bit, man. But
I'm sick to the back teeth, yeah, of fucking other people having to fork out money to get these twats out of the trouble that they get themselves into. You know, like when they get themselves arrested, that kind of shit. So bailing them out and stuff. It really fucking winds me up. The fucking... Stop being dickheads and use your own fucking money.
I won't put you on the spot anymore. Sorry for
I need a fag.
for calling you and telling you there's hundreds of people listening live. But
Oh, there's hundreds now. I thought it was 150.
I
Now
just
it's
wanted to
hundreds.
let you know the moment we crossed the threshold to be able to find.
Oh, okay, man. I appreciate it, man.
Love you, buddy. Talk to you soon. All right?
Oh, they love
You
each
too.
other.
Bye-bye.
Oh, they love each other. That's so sweet.
Boom. Boom. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
I bet you they've not even met. I mean, by the way, you might know otherwise. I've not been looking at shit. But fucking, even though they're both in the same town, that doesn't necessarily mean that they've met, does it? I bet that's all the contact that they've had, just like phone calls and messages and shit. But, oh, love you, buddy. Oh, I love you too. Oh, but I love you more. Oh, no, it's not possible. I love you more.
I appreciate it so much because, you know, the amount of work, just so you guys know, the amount of work that goes in to get a federal civil rights lawsuit written is super extensive. It takes a long time, and it takes people right now. Yo, is that JMM? Is that really you, JM? Is that really you, JMM? I miss you, bro. I miss you, dude. Are you around? Where are you at? I miss you, dude.
Yeah, we get it. You miss him, dude. You don't have to say everything several times. It's ridiculous. And I don't recognise that name at all. Do you? Like, I can't see the chat, actually, so there's no point me asking if you lot do, because I have no idea what you'd say.
I'm checking now, JMM. Yeah, got you. Yeah, got Jonathan Mitchell Music. I got you. Thank you, brother. JMM and I go back a long time. You know, I love to get you on the phone, man. I got a conversation like to have with you, but
How long do you think, again, I can't fucking see the chat, so I don't even know what you'll say, but I'm wondering how long a long time is. I mean, is this just an internet friend? So he's maybe known him for 2 years or something? Or is it actually a real life acquaintance of some sort or another that he's known for years? Wow, it is a mystery.
it's good to see you, bro. Yeah, it came through. Thank you. Thank you so much. So the amount of work that it takes to go into this, and the amount of people and man hours, and the difficulty it is to work in conjunction with the person who is filing their lawsuit pro persona, from Kent Freeman in Ohio to Yunez Lofty in Texas, and there's just, you have no idea the amount of effort and planning it takes to truly get this to where it's number one.
He's right, it does take one hell of a lot of time and effort and dedication to be a professional grifter. It's not something that anybody can do. You have to be a certain sort of person to have that as your career, be a full-time professional grifter. One big what's the word, skill, not skill, it might be skill. One thing anyway that's absolutely necessary to be a professional grifter is the audacity to treat people just out and about in public like fucking shit, and then to act all high and mighty about it. If you cannot do that, then I'm sorry, it's not a job for you, unfortunately. I can imagine how sad you all are.
Bubble, number two, legitimate. Number three, has legs and can eventually get a payoff. Number four,
Sorry, did you just say something's got legs? Oh, my attention's not doing well today.
Kent Freeman in Ohio to Yunez Lofty in Texas, and
Spit it out.
there's just, you have no idea the amount of effort and planning it takes to truly get this to where it's, number one, fileable, number two, legitimate, number three, has legs and can eventually get a payoff, number four, that payoff will hold them accountable because they only care about money. They don't care about you. You know, look at the cars they have to take you to the dungeon. Look at the dungeon itself. Look at the torture cuffs they put on you. They don't care about you. The only thing the Las Vegas Metro Police Department cares about is money. There's some good people in that Death Star, but for the most part, they buy into the Death Star mentality, the prison mentality that you need to be taken to jail. Remember the big argument?
It is off its trolley. The shit that he comes out with it's pretty much astonishing. And you know what? That cop whose car he was in, he was so nice to Chiller, and he went out of his way to make things easier, not as serious, etc., etc. He was lovely. And then, you know, and then this cunt says all this shit. It's fucking wind up.
Does Trump have to go to jail or not? Why do any of us need to go to jail? You can send all of the documentation right through my phone. I don't need...
Right, that's it. So murderers, wife beaters, paedophiles, rapists, con men that conned people out of thousands, even millions of dollars or pounds or whatever, stuff like that. All of them, though, they just need a stern telling off. That's all we need. In fact, you know what? What could fix the whole world is just a sort of a mother figure that is in charge, basically, of the whole world, but only because she's got the ability and whatnot to give people a good, stern telling off, which they will then say, I'm sorry, mother, and they'll be on their way, and they won't do it again. Simples.
To go to jail. You can even have court right here through the phone. You give me my fees and fines.
There you go, my husband agrees. Unfortunately, I can't see the chat to see if any of you lot agree.
It's right through here. There's no reason I need to go to jail. I come out worse. Even one day in jail, I come out the next day, I'm worse. Put me in jail for 5 days, I come out 5 days worse. Put me in for a year.
You didn't get put in jail, not properly anyway, and you came out and were then terrified, which is proved with the video of you standing well back, waiting until the police had finished with the traffic stop that they were doing with those two young lads. And then once you knew for a fact, because you asked, once you knew that it was definitely done, you went skipping over there. But you give all this shit up, I've not changed, they've not changed me, fucking have. You're fucking terrified now, and it's great.
Here, I come out a year worse. Put me in jail for 5 years, I come out 5 years behind, 5 years worse for your kids and your wife and your daughter and the people who you don't want to be assaulted. But once I get abused and treated like a dog in jail for 5 years, when I get out, I'm going to be mad. And if I can't get the people who did this to me, I got to get somebody.
But the thing is, like most fucking frauditors, majority of them have a criminal record, and a majority of them do not take responsibility for it whatsoever. Instead, they blame it on the police and the prosecutor and the judge and the prison guards. It's everybody else's fault except for theirs. So instead of taking responsibility, learning a lesson and moving on with your life, like decent people do, because I mean everybody makes mistakes. I won't judge somebody because they've served some time. To an extent, don't get me wrong, you know, like paedophiles, for example, they can go fuck off. But everybody makes mistakes. Shit happens. Just learn from it and get on with your life. It's quite simple. Take responsibility and move on. But not people like Chiller, except, and you know, people like him, they don't do that shit. It's everybody else's fault. It's like the whole GHB thing, ain't it? That weren't his fault. And the fact that he claimed to have forgotten it, because it was that traumatic, that he forgot the 2 no-knock raids. And he had this tearful conversation on the phone with his sister, as his sister reminded him of it and talked him through it. Oh, it's absolute it was ridiculous, so sort of funny, but also somewhat insulting to people when I think of people that actually have experienced terrible ordeals, not of their own making, and actually are traumatized. It's like the whole torture thing. It's despicable that he calls handcuffs torture cuffs and claims that he was tortured because somebody held his arm slightly. There's people out there that actually have been tortured, and him claiming that he was tortured, etc., is just it's disgusting. It's insulting.
I'm not making things up here. How's society look right now? Is that from putting people in dungeons for decades and decades and decades? I'm going to say that it is. I'm going to say we created a nasty culture. That's what I say. That's my opinion. So anyway, listen,
We all care about your opinion, Chilla. Thanks for that.
More work to do. I got more work to do. This is only the beginning. So there's the summons. There's so many steps here that have to happen now. And Mr. Wallace is not going to be familiar with those steps. So that means Wallace is going to need assistance from people, Team DLZ, who are going to help him along the steps.
So basically you're going to be giving legal advice and stuff like that. So you or your Team DLZ will be doing lawyer type stuff when you're not qualified and not licensed to do so. Excellent. That's going to be great.
If I tell you I'm going to sue you and it causes me damages or it's not true, dude, this is what I do. And I got people that help me do it. So if you want to play games, coppers, if you want to play games and arrest journalists because they're holding a camera on.
Not a fucking journalist. And it's all good and well that you keep wasting other people's money filing these flipping lawsuits, but you don't win them. They're never going to go anywhere. Just, what is wrong with you? Fucking hell. I wonder how his mother feels about all this shit, if she's aware, or she probably just chooses to ignore all of this, because I mean, you'd just be mortified, wouldn't you, if your son was acting like this?
Well then, you know what? This is what you're gonna get. All right? This is what you're gonna get. You guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for donating. And I'm a very public person. I'm gregarious and warm and friendly. I'm a bit of a hardcore prick, but at the same time, I can interact with public very well. Not everybody does this, So, and to be able to do this, it requires you. I am a powerless little chumpzilla without you. It's true.
I love that. And forwarded to me for a while ago, somebody had pointed it out to her, I believe, and so she pointed it out that when he does that, makes himself laugh, and then he always claps. He's such a muppet.
I'm empowered by the people, 100%. So if you guys do...
In it, after this, maybe I'll look for my Chili's a Nice Guy video. It's only short, so we can see how gregarious, warm and friendly he is.
Not have my indestructible trifold, go to deletelaws.com.
But it's not indestructible.
And get my indestructible trifold and keep it in your car and use it always. Nah. Always. Gotta get the flock out of here. Gloria, Katie, I love Yahweh, Chuck P coming through. What's up, babe? How you doing, babe? Sorry, I love you, honey. So good to see you. KT's my fighter, man. She fights. I love KT. Chuck, good to see you. Mongrels. Les Paul, Angel K, what is going on? Ethric Bliss, Jonathan Mitchell Music, I miss you, brother. Can you call my phone? You got my number, brother. Careless Chaos. I don't know. I've never seen you, babe.
Yeah, Curious Chaos. He was
going on? Is it babe? It is babe. What's up, babe? How you doing, babe? Sorry, I didn't see anything when I was talking about Cooper Media. What is going on?
Well, you know what? I do not need him to run through everybody that's in his chat. Just give us a second. I've got to pause the stream for a minute. I promise I'll be back. Right, found it. Yeah, cool.
Life will change. Fry them. I will fry you. On Monday, I will fry.
Sorry, I don't want, right there. I don't want that intro. Oh, then again, no, I'm demonetised, it don't matter.
Fry you.
Fuck's sake. Let's start again. There we go. Shit, let me change that as well. It looks bloody awful, doesn't it? That's better. It's me being super duper professional as always.
Monday, I will fry them. I will fry you. On Monday, I will fry your ass. If I don't get a text message or email from you tonight, I will fry your ass on Monday. And your whole life will change, bro. Your whole life will change.
My name is Jose DeCastro. Really a nice person.
See if this person texts me or emails me, because if they don't, then on Monday, I'm gonna burn that person to the ground.
My name is Jose DeCastro. Really a nice person.
And you deserve it. You're a piece of shit. You deserve it, dude. You are a piece of shit. You are a gigantic piece of shit.
My name is Jose DeCastro. Really a nice person.
Got him. I got you, dude. I've got you. You don't even see all the screenshots. I've got you. You understand that? You will suffer.
My name is Jose DeCastro. Really a nice person.
We know that's true. So I just can't wait till Monday morning, because on Monday morning I get to finally burn a troll.
My name is Jose DeCastro. Really a nice person.
On Monday we burn a troll at the stake and we ruin him, ruin his life. And I'm happy to do it.
My name is Jose DeCastro. Really a nice person.
Let me talk specifically to the guy that I sent an email to earlier. If you don't fall in line, then fuck you. I'm gonna burn your ass to the ground. I'm gonna burn you to the ground. And I don't give a shit about your career. I don't give a shit about your life. I don't care about you one bit. If you got hit by a bus, I wouldn't care, dude. You are the worst person. And I'll tell you, I'm gonna burn you down, dude. It's that simple. It's that simple.
My name is Jose DeCastro. Really a nice person.
These trolls, and we're about to execute his entire state of being. Everything, we are about to be the judge, jury, and executioner of his entire thing.
My name is Jose DeCastro. Really a nice person.
Wait.
What you did. I can't wait, you motherfucker. I can't wait.
Oh,
I can't wait. I'm gonna fucking crush you, bro.
My name is Jose DeCastro. Really a nice person.
Would you say it to my face, though? Because
Yeah.
I'd beat the fucking shit out of you, dude.
No.
Irish Demon, I would beat the fucking shit out of you, dude. It would take just moments to beat the fucking shit out of you, get you out of your mama's basement, and beat the fucking shit out of you, bro. I would love it. If I ever run across you in real life and I see your face, you better pray to God there's cameras there. Because if I get a hold of you, son, you're gonna face my wrath. Fucking bitch. Beta male fucking.
My name is Jose DeCastro. Really a nice person. That I've hired a private investigator, and I've faced my resources to taking her down. And I'm not going to stop, Benjamin, until I run her completely off the internet. My name is Jose DeCastro. Really a nice person. You're a blood-sucking lawyer who doesn't give a shit about justice. You're doing boardwalk cases. You don't give a shit about justice, the rule of law, or the Constitution, or American. My name is Jose DeCastro. Really a nice person.
I hope you burn in hell. I hope you burn in hell, and I hope your kids get bone cancer. I think you're horrible. You're horrible people.
My name is Jose DeCastro. Really a nice person.
It's true, he is a really nice person. Hi, everybody that's just got here. I'm about done now, my phone's about dead. We've not got the whole... Oh, yeah, that one.
Telling me what
You're
to
not
do.
my daddy.
Ever. You're not my daddy.
This is just too good. Hi. Chili has outdone himself today. It's amazing.
When finished recording, press pound for more options. Otherwise, for assistance, press 0 now. Record at the tone.
Hey, Benjamin. My name is Jose DeCastro. I'm really a nice person.
So right off the bat, he starts with a lie, look. You ain't a nice person, Chili. You're a cunt.
Today, in regard to it, I received an email that said,
See, that reminds me. I know I don't make videos as often as I should yet, but I don't even like swear and stuff in them anymore. And yet YouTube's being mean to me. I use the C word in this one.
that I should have no further contact with your client, Kate Peter. Well, I'm just calling to let you know that there's been no cease and desist that has ever been respected. I have sent a cease and desist maybe 5 times, maybe 6.
Nope, you've sent emails that were worthless. Bit like you.
Like things that say, leave me alone, don't contact me anymore. There is a cease and desist.
Who tonight will queue up another video about me or one of my friends or one of my investors or maybe my ex-girlfriend or maybe my dog even.
My ex-girlfriend. Firstly, I think it's debatable that there is even an ex-girlfriend, but I do find it amusing that it is just the one that he claims to have. So, you know, just the one ex-girlfriend. Oh, bless him.
You might make a video about my dog.
Maybe. Hashtag free Charlie.
I make a video about my dog. That's real.
Honest.
And so there will be no cease and desist respected. I will contact Kate Peter anytime I choose. I have no sort of violent record or any kind of violence in my past. I'm not threatening any violence of any kind, of course. I'm just letting you know that I've hired a private investigator and I've faced my resources in
That never came to anything, did it?
taking her down.
Great idea sounding threatening. And maybe you should have used your resources to fucking hire an attorney.
My
Resources, what is
taking
that?
her down. And I'm not going to stop Benjamin until I run her completely off the internet. And it's not just me. See, because what she's done is she's attacked my friends and my family.
All the
More
lies.
lies. But, you know, who's surprised it's chilly for fuck's sake?
Is angry at her. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine one person making an entire...
No, Burns, this is old. It's just because the new live stream, he said that, Logan, what was it that he said? I'm gregarious and friendly and something. So I decided to go on to one of my videos where there's several clips of him being an absolute wanker and being none of the things that he claims to be. And then this one, that one reminded me of this one. So this call's funny, so we need to listen to it.
Your family mad.
Yes, that shit happens in families all the time. I bet yours is usually all mad with you.
Houses, she's caused my friend... I'm not going to get into the details of that because that's another
That's a
lawsuit,
lie.
Benjamin. That's another lawsuit. But I just called to tell you, you don't have any jurisdiction over me. You don't have any control over me. Don't ever write me again.
Absolutely, Lisa. I mean, I never really thought about it that much, but it's the kind of thing that he would do. We know that he lies and fabricates and etc. in the hope that people will fall for it and he'll get what he wants.
And telling me what to do, ever.
I'll go
Another
rewind it a
lawsuit.
little bit,
But I
sorry.
just called to tell
I had to rewind it because of good bits coming.
you, you don't have any jurisdiction over me. You don't have any control over me. Don't ever write me again telling me what to do, ever. You're not my daddy.
And I bet he thanks his lucky stars for it.
None. I don't owe you a goddamn thing.
Yeah,
You're a
not my daddy.
blood-sucking lawyer who doesn't give a shit about justice. You're doing court law cases.
Isn't it funny though? Yeah, he started this call with, my name's Jose de Castro. I'm a really nice person. But then, like, what is it? 3 minutes in, he starts, it's less than 3 minutes because I've been talking enough for it. But he starts basically abusing him, hurling abuse at him. But he's a really nice person.
You don't give a shit about justice, the rule of law, or the Constitution, or American law.
Maximum length recorded. To re-record, press 1.
Denied by the phone. Ha 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 ha. You know what? Actually, you've got no. So you are clueless. You've completely lost the plot. And if you check this lawyer out, like Mab did, you find out that he's actually really fucking amazing sounding. Not a fucking bloodsucker at all. Oh, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Well, I've got to go for a bit. My phone needs charging and stuff and got things to do. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Please hit the like. I'll keep you up to date with whatever happens with this YouTube thing. I'll obviously appeal it, but I don't know. We'll see where it goes. We'll see what happens. Oh, you're off to work on lot. Have a good day, mate. Oh, dear me. Right, yeah. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll probably talk to you at some point anyways. Take care. Bye.